Hi everybody. I thought I would get on here and read you guys a quote that I just saw that I really liked. It is by Anton Chekhov. My own experience is that once a story has been written, one has to cross out the beginning and the end. It is there that we authors do most of our lying. Alright, so I really like that quote because it's true. You, as an author, I have never, well, I've pretty much never kept the beginning or the end like they were. It just gets edited out. Like even for my first book, far down the road of publishing and editing and everything, the beginning just wasn't working. And I took the whole first chapter out. So you guys have never seen that chapter. So I thought what I would do is read you all the first paragraph of Becoming Sankra's Queen, the one that was written in my rough draft in my notebook by hand, and then read you what it is now, and also do the same with the first paragraph of Lily. So this is the first page of the rough draft of Becoming Sankra's Queen. I wrote it when I was 17, and I haven't read it for a while, so I might be embarrassed, but I'm going to read it for y'all anyway. I can get it out. Alright, so actually the first sentence that I wrote in here is still in the book. It's actually not like the first sentence in the first chapter. It's like before the first chapter, and I'm not even sure why we put it there. I think it just was the idea that was like the inspiration for the whole book, and I didn't want to get rid of it. So that sentence was, sometimes it's hard to believe where I came from and how I got here. Oh, sorry, I'm out of breath, guys. I just went on a super fast, exercise walk, and I'm still out of breath. But here is the first paragraph. I'm so nervous to read this. The first paragraph is, I should read the one out of the published version first. Okay, scatterbrained. Here is the first paragraph that you will all know from Becoming Sankra's Queen. Sunlight glinted off the high, broad gate as it swung open for us. What will this place hold for me, I wonder? I looked around the limousine at my family, my parents and my younger brother and sister, Sam and Elena. Will one of us have a future beyond this gate? Will I? Alright, that is the published version, starting at the castle. And then this is the rough draft version that I wrote when I was 17 years old. When I was little, I lived on a farm like so many other girls that I knew. It was a small farm, but it was lovely. I could run all day long in the pasture. I could jump on in the cow pond whenever I had the idea to. On hot, dry summer days, the wind would go sweeping across the whole world, it seemed, blowing the prairie grasses this way and that. So that was my first paragraph of the first draft of Becoming Sankra's Queen. I'm glad that we deleted that chapter and that it starts the way that it is now. I'm so thankful for editors. That was written on February 24th, 2016. So, a few years ago. And then the first paragraph of Lily. No one has seen this yet, so it's a little sneak peek at the book. I took a quick breath of freezing air and scanned the thick woods around me. I was alone in the night, my heart pounding, with no one to turn to. We had traveled deep into the forest and stayed in tents while my father hunted. After 2 weeks, my mother had a baby, a tiny, frail baby. My mother and father were not pleased. And then the first draft version. I'll read. Where did it go? All right, this is the part that is not the first paragraph in the book. Sitting atop my horse, I gazed down into the valley. There it lay below on three sides. The forest lay behind. Brooks wound down the mountain into the valley and went rambling toward a village in the distance. A few scattered thatch-roofed cottages and a whitewashed church steeple were visible from the hilltop. The sun glinted off the little stream as it set in the west, and the forest was deep in shadows. So that was the first paragraph of Lily. So that quote really is true. You change it so much. And I'm not going to read you guys the ending paragraphs of those books because that would just be spoilers and no fun. Hope you guys have a good night.